Hey everybody, this is Martin Mi5 back for another video. Today is called Nio Shares Up 0.2%. Here's what happened. This is December 16th, 2024. So let's take a look. What did Nio do? Shares of Nio Incorporated shot up 0.2% during midday trading on Monday. Woo! Let's not get too excited now about 0.2%. The stock traded as high as $457 and last traded at $452. 14,051,820 shares were traded during midday trading, a decline of 75% from the average session volume of 56,802,891 shares. The stock had previously closed at $451. Analysts set new price targets. They have to keep setting new price targets because Nio has not been performing as they expected it to. Nio has been subject of a number of research analyst reports. Goldman Sachs Group cut Nio from a neutral rating to sell rating and reduced their target price for the company from $480 to $390 in a report on Monday, November 25th. Macquarie downgraded Nio from the outperform rating to a neutral rating and reduced their price objective for the company from $660 to $480 in a research note on Wednesday, November 20th. JP Morgan Chase & Company raised shares of Nio from a neutral rating to an overweight rating, and lifted the target price for the stock from $5.30 to $8 in a research note on Friday, September 6th. Wolf Research started covering on shares of Nio in a research report on Thursday, September 5th. They issued a peer perform rating for the company. Finally, Daiwa America upgraded shares of Nio to a strong buy rating in a research report on Monday, September 30th. Two equities research analysts have rated the stock as a sell rating. 7 have given it a hold rating. 2 have given a buy rating, and 1 has assigned a strong buy rating by the company stock based on data from MarketBeat.com. The stock has a consensus rating of hold and a consensus price target of $571. Nio Stock Performance. The firm's 50-day moving average price of $502 and its 200-day moving average price is $483. The firm has a market cap of $7.62 billion and a PE ratio of minus 2.93 and a beta of 1.77. The company has a debt to equity ratio of 0.98 and a quick ratio of 0.93 and a current ratio of 1.04. Hedge funds weigh in on Nio. Several large investors have recently modified their holdings of the business. Ballantine Partners LLC grew its stake in the shares of Nio by 11.5% during the third quarter. Ballantine Partners LLC now owns 24,020 shares of the company's stock, worth $160,000 after purchasing an additional 2,482 shares in the last quarter. Atomi Financial Group boosted its position on shares of Nio by 15.5% during the third quarter. Atomi Financial Group Incorporated now owns 19,327 shares of the company's stock, worth $129,000 after acquiring an additional 2,588 shares in the last quarter. Harrell Insurance Investments and Financial Services Ltd. increased its holdings in shares of Nio by 22.0% in the second quarter. Harrell Insurance Investments and Financial Services Ltd. now owns 14,693 shares of the company's stock, valued at $61,000 after acquiring an additional 2,651 shares during the last quarter. Senegon Asset Management SA increased its holdings in shares of Nio by 4.8% in the second quarter. Senegon Asset Management SA now owns 63,093 shares of the company's stock, valued at about $262,000 after acquiring an additional 2,915 shares during the last quarter. Finally, Greenwich Wealth Management LLC raised its position in shares of Nio by 12.9% during the second quarter. Greenwich Wealth Management LLC now owns 29,027 shares of the company's stock, worth $121,000 after acquiring its additional 3,315 shares in the last quarter. Institutional investors and hedge funds own 48.55% of the company's stock. Nio Company Profile. Nio Incorporated designs, manufactures, and sells electric vehicles in People's Republic of China. The company is also involved in the manufacture of e-powertrain, battery packs, and components, and racing management, technology, development, and sales, and after-sales management activities. In addition, it offers power solutions for battery charging needs and other value-added services. So should you invest $1,000 in Nio right now, they're going to tell you no. Nio is not on the list. Speaking of Nio, let's go to my own personal Robinhood portfolio and see what Nio's been doing. Okay. Obviously, it's been going down, like always. I only have 50 shares. My total return is negative $5.50, so I'm underwater. I have an average cost of $4.57, and you can see it's only $4.46. I was up, I think, $13 at one point, and I do have a limit sell coming up. Let's check it. I can't remember what it was. Okay, so I'm going to sell all my shares at $5.32 if it hits $5.32, and then I plan to buy back in because I know it's going to go back down if it does hit $5.32. That's if. That's a big if it hits $5.32. This thing has not been performing very well. Let's look at the week chart. It's done nothing but gone down since December 10th. Basically the week, like it says. 1 month, 449. Hit a peak of 532. That's why I'm going to sell at 532 if it gets back up there. Let's look at the 3-month chart. 3 months ago, October 2nd, Nio was at 721. We have not seen anything near that range during this time period. I don't know when it's going to get back up into the $7 range, or if it's going to. I really don't know. Not anytime soon, I'll tell you that. If you guys were looking for $7 range for a Christmas present, so to speak, I hate to break the news to you, but you're not going to get it. So, that's it for this particular video. Let me know in the comment section below how many shares you guys have. Let me know how much underwater you are, because I know most of you are. Unless you just barely started buying Nio, you should be okay. If you bought anywhere near, let's see, you bought anywhere near the $4.50 or $5 range, you should be all right. As long as you didn't buy 20,000 shares at what was it, 486 or 532, then you shouldn't be underwater too bad. I know a lot of you guys are hurting out there. You've been holding, you've been bag holding. Your arms are tired from holding those heavy bags, and there seems to be no relief in sight. But there might be light at the end of the tunnel, so hang in there and just stay strong. Let's just see what happens with it. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, click that notification bell so you guys will be notified of my daily uploads. And thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.